Hello everybody, and I'm here with another color chart video. So today I'm going to show you how I blended up my Prismacolor pencils and the brand new 150 set of the Derwent Chromaflows. Now the Derwent Chromaflows have allegedly been dubbed as the Derwent's answer to Prismacolor. And because I own both the sets, I wanted to merge them together. And I'm starting here with taking two very well done family color charts from Color with Claire. These have been the ones that I've been using already, and I really like the way that she's organized the colors into a really good starting point for me. In the end, I do change a few of the colors around and break some of the larger color palettes down into smaller families within that, because obviously combining the two pencil sets gives me much more freedom and flexibility to be a little bit more fussy with those. And here's my process. So to start off, what I've done is I've drawn a line through all of the swatches for the Prismacolors, and I've left all of the Derwent Chromaflows without a line, so that when I go and put them back together and I'm moving them all around, mixing them up, I'll know which one's which. And then the process begins where I need to basically cut out every single color swatch and then move them all around until I can find a nice spot that they fit into nicely. So it's very much done by eye. And I'll be honest with you, this entire process took several days. It's not an easy job to take on, but I want to. This is part of my attempts to make coloring more accessible, minimize the overwhelm, make my decision process easy, and just get back to the art of organized coloring art without all of the problems. So I start with one color at a time. So here I'm going in with the yellows, and with the yellows, for me personally, I do like to include some of the yellow and orange browns at the top end of things as well. So I do end up pulling those out from the neutral sets as I go. And all I'm going to do is start temporarily sticking them down lightly with a bit of double-sided tape runner. And this does tear up as well, because it is quite a strong tape runner. But this is just the way that I can just get them down temporarily so that they don't get blown over, because you don't want to have 300 color chips all cut out and then lose them all. So I'm going to speed up the footage here and then fast forward, and then we'll see the next step. Before I do move on though, I want to let you know that the finished color chart is available for you for free to download from my link below. It is free, or donate/pay what you want. But what's important for me is that you can enjoy the labor of my work here. So if it is difficult for you to pay for a color chart, then please, it's my gift to you, and I hope you stick around and support my channel by enjoying the content. And for everybody who has been supporting me with my color charts on my Coffee account, thank you so much. I'm very, very honored. That's why I've come back now to bring you another chart. So I appreciate that support greatly. Coloring and art for me is definitely something that is improving my mental health. I've had a lot of changes and life changes and struggles, just like most of us. And this is definitely where I come back to find some peace and calm. So thank you so much for supporting me. I guarantee it all goes back into the art budget. There was a part when I was a little bit conflicted because my Prismacolors contained the two older purples, and I'm aware that two brand new colors came out to replace those ones that were retired. So at halfway through this process, I did run myself down to Michael's and pick up the two brand new colors, because that was for you. I wanted to make sure that anybody who has the new colors or the old colors would be able to still benefit. And so that's why, if you have a look at the download, if you're looking for this chart, there are 3 color charts. I made one with the old colors only, one with the 2 new colors, and one with both. So if you do have the extra 2 colors that you're holding on to, you'll be able to see where those fit as well. Here's how it ended up with the draft. And then what I did is I took these colors and I opened up my spreadsheet software and I drew the chart. I filled in every single square on there with all the names and whether it's a Prismacolor or a Chromaflow. And then I was able to print out my own copies. And here it is. So it took me a while, as you can probably imagine. I've coloured in the backgrounds of the boxes for the white pencil with a black alcohol marker. I always recommend that that's a really good way so that you can compare the whites next to each other. But this is it. So this is all of the Prismacolors and Chromaflows in one colour chart. I've tried my best to combine the colour families as much as I can, but you will find that there are some that, you know, may be interchangeable, so you might not want to have the same two colours next to each other. You may want to choose one or the other if they're very close in colour. I'll also put in the file a photo of the finished color charts. Obviously your color on your monitors will vary, but it might help you decide whether there's any colors that you can switch out, or any missing colors that you think don't really get covered in one of the sets or the other. So you can kind of use that to see if you need to go for the full sets of both of these, or whether just a few pencils here and there to pad out your collection would work. Another thing is there's going to be 3 copies of this. There's 3 different versions, because as I was doing this, I recalled that Prismacolor had recently retired 2 of the purples and replaced them with 2 different purples. So you're going to have, and one of the reasons this took me longer is I then had to go out and buy the 2 new ones to see where they would fit. But there'll be 3 copies of this, one with all of the colors, both retired and new colors, one with just the retired colors if you have the older set for now, and one with the new colors if you're not going to be getting the older colors. Also on my link, so these are free to download, by the way. I don't think that anybody, you know, I think if you're struggling, if you want to get started, you know, and you don't have a few dollars to chip in, that's fine. I want you to have this. If you do and you would like to make a donation, you're always welcome to. It's very much gratefully received. I'm very thankful for the support that I've had on my Ko-fi store, and I can assure you it has definitely gone back into more art supplies, which is helping me with my mental health and helping me share some more content with everybody else. But if you'd like to take a look, yes, so it's 3 pages for the Prismacolor and the Chromaflow. But I also made this one earlier in the year, which is the Ultimate Light Fast Color Chart, where I've got the Derwent Drawing, the Derwent Light Fast, and the Caran d'Ache Luminance. So these are my high-end pencils that I have, which work really well together. They're very, very compatible. They like to play. I've done an Ultimate Pastel Color Chart, which includes the Derwent Pastels and the Faber-Castell Pip Pastels. And of course, one that's been quite popular is my Ohuhu Honolulu Complete Storage Tray Order and Color Chart Order, which is essentially the same thing, putting them into color family orders, but at the same time, this is all of the colors that you can get in the Western market. So it doesn't include the I think it's the Japanese exclusives, I think, but I have a video on this to help you purchase if you're trying to get the full set without too many duplicates. You know, the most efficient way to get those to save your money. I did a whole video on that as well to figure out how to purchase those. So all the links will be down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful, colorful weekend.